First thing we're going to do is find the line of best fit for Ed. Ed, the week data is in list 1, the input data is in list 1, and the output, the number of shoes he sold, is in list 2 for Ed. Okay, so you push stat. Whoa, come on calculator. Oh, no? Okay. I don't know why all of a sudden my calculator doesn't want to work. What is wrong with you, stupid calculator? I got to bring it back up. And hopefully everything's still in there. TI, make sure that I actually bought a calculator from them. Every time I bring it up, they make me do that. Okay, hopefully it'll work this time. Push stat. And where do I go to next to make the line of best fit? Calc, arrow right to calc. And which one do I pick? Number 4. Okay, going to do something a little different this time. Ed's inputs are the weeks. That's list 1. So you're going to tell linreg list 1. You hit second 1. Okay. Huh? Hang on. Haven't done it yet. Okay. Now hit the comma. That's the second equation. Now hit the comma and he's in list 2. So second 2. And then hit enter. And now we should have the same equation that you got just a second ago. Okay. You don't need the r squared and the r, so don't worry about that at this point. It would be to turn on the diagnostics. Okay. 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 Write down your equation. What is the equation of the line of best fit for Ed? Okay. So Ed is y equals 5.9x plus 44. Okay. Now let's get Joe's equation. Joe's data was the input is the number of weeks in list 1, and Joe's shoe sales are in list 3. So we're going to do stat, calc, linreg again. This time we're going to tell it list 1, second 1, comma, list 3. The comma is right above the 7. Right above the 7. Yeah. I don't know why, but people always have a hard time finding that. You end up finding the parentheses, but the comma seems to elude people a lot. All right, I hit enter, and now I get Joe's equation. Did you get the same thing? Some of you? Most of you? So I did linreg L1, L3. So to get L1, you push second 1, then the comma is right above the 7, and then to get L3, you push second 3. So Joe's equation is 7.5x plus 32.5. Oh, so after you push the button, that command goes away. Is that what it says now? Okay. Yeah. If you don't push the command in that way, then you're not going to get the right linear regression equation. Okay. So what was his equation? What was Joe's equation? 7.5x plus 32. 32 point what? 5? Okay. Now, we're going to graph those on those two equations on your y equals screen. So the next thing you're going to hit is y equals. Now, if you've got anything on your y equals screen, you need to clear it, sorry, or delete. If any of these plots are highlighted, if you have any if the plot has the black background, arrow up to where it is and hit enter, and it will change it to turning itself off. Make sure none of your plots are lit because they might, because of the data in your calculator, may not match what plots you've got, and it may give you a problem. And then, so do you remember where the X button is? It's on the second row down, right next to the alpha button. So 5.9x plus 44, that's Ed. 7.5x plus 32.5, that's Joe. Okay. Now, we're going to graph these two functions on your calculator. And so you're going to hit the word graph, and you're probably not going to get a pretty graph like I have. Okay, so let's go back to our data. The weeks go from 1 to 4. I'll spread that out from 1 to 10. The amount of shoe sales are in the 40s, 50s, 60s. All right, remember that. Now, press the window button. We're going to have to reset our window to get the nice graph that I got. So my weeks were 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to start my X's at 0, so I'll include that 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to go all the way up to 10, so my min is 0, my max is 10. X scale you can set at 1. That just says how often do you put a little tick mark on the x-axis. My Y minimums, well, they were in the 40s, 50s, 60s for the sales. I'm going to take that all the way up to 100 because I think I need to go a little further than I probably need to spread a little further than what my tables were. So I'll take my Y maximum up to 100. And you can reset your Y scale to be a 1 or a 10 or a 50, however often you want to put a tick mark on your y-axis. And you don't have to worry about XRES. Okay? Now hit graph, and you should have a decent graph of those two equations, and you should be able to see where those two lines intersect. Okay? I asked you to stop one. Will you stop? Okay. Both of you? Oh, yeah, let me go back to my window. 0, 10, 1, 0, 100, 10. Will you please stop? Good. Got your windows? You got to have your window set before you can do this next command. Okay. So I'd like to find out where these two graphs intersect, and it's going to be hard for me to tell on this graph, on my little graphing calculator, where they intersect, but the calculator will tell me exactly where they intersect. It will. You hit second, trace. And that's the calc page. Now, what button do you think I should press? 5, the intersect. After you hit the intersect, it asks some questions. First curve, just say enter. Second curve, just say enter. We only had 2 curves that entered. Guess The little flashing needs to be the little flashing right here of X needs to be near their intersection. There's only one intersection. It's not going to be an issue. Just hit enter.